Good morning, Jane Mott MK. Going to do an eyebrow tutorial. Try and keep it simple and straightforward, easy steps, something that you can use every day. As you know, I'm a great fan of sharing tips and advice that's easy to use every day for everybody. So, Mary Kay's old brush set had a little, like an old-fashioned mascara brush with a comb in it and a lovely angled brush on the end. So this is great to use with the lash primer and matte shadow. We also have brunette and black eyebrow pencils. And also recently I tried using the deep brown eyeliner from Mary Kay, and that worked equally well. You can also now get other things on the market, and I have actually got some Anastasia brushes that I have available for my ladies, because obviously this is available in the old brush set from Mary Kay. I still have a couple of those in stock, but not everybody wants the entire brush set. So I've got some Anastasia brushes which, excuse me, getting over sinusitis, have this lovely angled flat thin brush at one end and have like a mascara brush groomer at the other. And this is another sort of brow wand you can get, and it's got a lovely shaped, excuse me, eyebrow colour at one end, and the mascara groomer brush at the other that works beautifully. Albeit I have to say, this particular brand, is it Mimi MII Beautifying Brow Wand? Although I like the product very much, it does not stay on very well. Halfway through the day I look in the mirror and I think, I can tell I've not used Mary Kay because it's not stayed in place. What I love about Mary Kay is at lunchtime I look in the mirror and I'm like, oh, don't need to do anything, it's perfect. So the principles for brows are, you always want to, if you hold a brush or a pencil from the corner of your nose to the corner of your eye, you never want eyebrow hairs to go beyond this line here. And I have noticed that a lot of girls, when they're drawing on their eyebrows these days, are bringing this much further forward. So they're actually bringing it to this side of the brow, and then they look very angry because they look like they're walking around like this all the time. So a big tip that people seem to miss, or some people seem to miss, is that from the corner of, hold the pencil from the corner or the brush from the corner of the nose, corner of the eye, this is where the last hair should be, or the last stroke should be for your eyebrow. Then if we move it through the middle of your iris, this is where you want your arch to be. So I'm just going to put a little dot there. And then we move the pencil again from the corner of our nose to the corner of the eye, and that is where you want the end of your eyebrow to be. So it can start here, arch here, end here, and you always want to keep your eyeshadow within that line as well, never to drop below because it starts to drag your eye down. So the basic principles are, I like to use my clear lash primer and just comb through the brows, get them all going in the right direction. It works as a great primer. And then I take the pencil, and hopefully you can see what I'm doing, but I am going to use the mirror. I'm going to draw a line into the very, very bottom hairs, not below, actually in the line. And you can see I have just extended, because I've got some brow hair here, but it looks almost like I've got a bald patch. So I'll just fill that bit in so you can see where I'm starting, and that is exactly on my line. So I'm taking the line in those lower hairs up to the dot that I put earlier, and then down to the end. And then I'm going to take my brush, or you can use a mascara grooming tool. And I'm just going to brush that colour up into the natural hairs. And can you see how that line dissipates, just disappears and blends with my natural brow? Now, as I said, I've got a bit sort of missing, so I've gone from when I was 17 having like a single monobrow that I used to go and have waxed. A little shop called Yves Rocher. They used to do, French shop, they used to do lovely makeup. I used to go across in High Wycombe High Street. And the first time I went in, she came over to me with tweezers, took one look and went, "Do you mind if I wax?" So that was the start of goodbye to my monobrow. And then over the year, and she thinned them out beautifully and got rid of everything here. And now, obviously, as I'm getting older, I'm having to draw them back in. Who would have thought? So again, the same principle with the eyeliner. I'll do this one again because I want to show you with. And actually another little tip is if you bring the pencil the wrong way through the brows, you actually get colour right down deep into the roots of the underside of the hairs. And that as well will hold your colour in place all day. Now, you want to dampen. There's something about saliva that's better than water. Dampen the end of your own brush. Obviously, as a makeup artist, I do not do this on other people. And I'm going to use this colour, which is Matte Espresso. And these are the new colours from Mary Kay in the Chroma Fusion. And we have half of them are matte and half of them are shimmery shades. So you've got quite a few different shades. This is a great colour, hazelnut, for people who are blonde. Obviously espresso for people like myself that are dark. And also from our old colour tray, we have this fabulous colour, which is driftwood. And I still have a couple of those in stock. And that is a great brow colour if yours aren't as dark as mine. And I sometimes do actually use a little bit of that in with mine as well, because it just adds some texture and definition without putting so much dark brown on. So, the principle with the powder on the brush, you may want to blot a little excess off because you want to keep it tight. And then, again, same principle, we're drawing a line into the lowest hairs of the brow. And again, start nearest the nose, up, and then down from your arch. And what I also love about this brush is because it's that angle, I can literally, can you see how that's the perfect shape for your brow? And then again, you can use, just brush it through, or you may find a mascara brush easier because you can sort of see what you're doing. Sorry, my fringe. So it's the same principle. This one I've used the brow pencil, this one with the powder, and you can go back and pick up a bit more powder and just put it, and again with powder, take it back through. Have I got the right one? Yeah, let's put a little bit of hazelnut in it. I always have a kitchen roll, or that's a face cloth, clean face cloth to hand. Now, obviously, that's just eyebrows on my base, nothing else. And if that does seem a little bit too dark, then all you need to do is take your powder brush. This is my face powder, back into your face powder. This is just a sheer face powder. In fact, you've probably got enough on. If you've used this brush previously just to set your base, you've probably got enough. But you can literally just a little bit more powder over the top of the brow, and it just gently softens it. So that's my tips for the perfect brows. Please do leave your comments below. Let me know how you get on. I have had a client say that since she's been doing her brows this way, she's had a lot of compliments. So please try it, and let me know how you get on. And look forward to receiving your compliments. Jane Watt MK.